Hello everyone. Welcome back. This is another episode of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Here on episode 4, we'll be continuing through Act 1 to defend Canabris against the ongoing demonic assault. At least as soon as it finishes loading. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. The game window has also been acting weird. I wonder if it went back to... No, it's still in borderless. Not sure what's going on with that. Oh, right into dialogue. I should drink some water real quick. This is Ramian, who we very briefly saw at the opening celebration. My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it? Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use? For instance, fighting the demons or clearing rubble, while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this golden-curled Aasimar is beautiful even by the standards of his kind. In those veins runs the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers in his gaze. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic! The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect this city, especially now when followers of your temple were caught committing treason? To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts that are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe, from good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again, I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time on pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved, if you had only set your soldiers to the task, and not kept them here surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then it must mean there is something down there. Your associates, no doubt. And they're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again to... And you! I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Terendelev died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. Then what is this hideous creature? Holrun peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan, at your service. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I've lived in Canabris my whole life. And you haven't seen me before? Ah, it must be because you don't ever venture into our underground district. We have been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel? You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. Let's see. Well, the first time we met, I think I told you I didn't remember. Well, I suppose I'm a crusader now. I'm a crusader. I'm fighting to liberate Canabras from the demons. A crusader, you say? I'll be looking into that. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. I'm the one who decides who's a crusader and who's a traitor in this city. Halrun Shapuk, prelate of Canabras by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, in this city's defender against threats from within and without. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. I am Rami of Edme, prior to the Temple of Desna, which, alas, currently lies in ruins. Wise Holrund here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground, from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I have been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with, for instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? There may in fact be one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I've put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians had hanged Arilu Vorlesh while they had the chance, there never would have been a war. I won't repeat their mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang someone without trial, that is unworthy of a servant of Iomade. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Iomade, and I won't question yours. Oh man. Horan's voice is a little harsh on my throat, but I'll do my best. Alright, let's see. Let's see, I think he'll answer well to that. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Canabras. I am no enemy of yours. Actually, ask him what he actually accused him of. Treason! Not long before the city was attacked, several followers from his temple tried to secretly access the Ward Stone and perform an unknown ritual over it. The Ward Stone of Canabras, the gift from Iomade, the bringer of light, wrought by the hands of her herald, the first in the chain. Followers of that crazy runt of a goddess try to meddle with it using their magic after hearing a voice in their dreams. My soldiers almost had them caught when Ramian got in the way, allowing the traitors to go to ground. I made a mistake. I didn't have him locked in a cell and interrogated to within an inch of his life, and now the city lies in ruins. It's time to rectify that mistake. I told you before, and I'll tell you again. My people foresaw the attack on the city. They knew the Ward Stone already carried the seed of corruption within itself, and they were simply trying to heal it. I don't remember exactly where it's stated, but it's somewhere in Act 1, one of the things that can be read about the Red Morning Massacre, or that comes up in dialogue, that Minago orchestrated was that when the demons kill people, they then like scooped up the gore from their remains and slung it at the Ward Stone. Like they couldn't fully approach it, but they did that, which was apparently an effort to corrupt it, and maybe it worked over a long period of time. I've heard similar claims before. Now, where was it? Ah, yes, from Staunton Vane, the traitor who brought down Dresden. The legends of the past have taught us a great deal. That is why I never believed you or your mob's lies for even a second. And I was right. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or a spell. With each word, his face relaxes. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger, and later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. That can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. Let's see, I think this is pretty much the only. Right, I was trying to, because I think there's a way to actually resolve this peacefully so neither of them die, but I don't remember exactly how to do it. I don't think I've managed it before. This is the only one that it doesn't seem like Ramiel gets killed in. Stop! You are the defenders of what remains of Canabras. Can't you think of anything better to do than be at each other's throats in the ruins of the city? You're a fool, Holorun. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that the word stone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the ward stone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it. And now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit that you were wrong, as always. With a wave of his hand, the Aasimar vanishes. I love that the animation that they played on Holorun was the, like, cartoonish, I'll get you next time, He-Man. Like, he fled, the heretic. He's no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. What about you? If you truly have been marked out for a gift of heaven, or for a gift from heaven, then this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back that filthy traitor. I am almost certain that he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the wardstone is clear proof. Ramian must be captured. Okay, so you want me to rush off in pursuit instead. I see how it is. I see you suffered greatly in battle. Nonsense. I had to deal with a brood of Nabasus. It was nothing. I've taken on worse enemies with the goddess's help. Explains the pallor from before. Nabasus, also known as death demons, have the ability to drain their victim's life force. It was the one, last episode, we saw one drain the life from several crusaders and then turn them into ghouls. Judging by Helrun's pallor, he lost a significant amount of his energy. The Inquisitor can bluster as much as he wants, but right now he's far from the peak of his abilities. Ramian really warned you about the attack? Those crazed Desnans were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies that came to them in their dreams. I won't lie, sometimes what they said did come to pass, but can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics over the cold hard facts of intelligence reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered a treasonous plan in their dreams, and those lunatics would have been only too happy to listen. This time, Mr. Curls for Brains came to me and declared that demons were about to attack the city, and that the wardstone's power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. I almost forgive me for even repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he should have been locked up with along with his followers and interrogated. But instead, I simply increased the surveillance on them. And what next? My people caught them red-handed trying to attack the wardstone with unknown magic. And not 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection between these events. Whether deliberately or under demonic influence, the Desnans played right into the hands of Descari's hordes, and they almost left the city completely defenseless. Ramian covered for his people the whole time and helped them escape my guards. After that, what else can he be but a traitor and a heretic? I don't know about that. You kind of, I don't think I really need to say well, what the problem is here. Why are you obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Why? Why? You must not be from these parts, or you wouldn't have asked such a question. But no, you already knew I wasn't from here the last time we met. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false guises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were it not for me, Canabras would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I am about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the crusade. Back then, Canabras didn't have a garrison so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came up to the city gates. Bold as brass, the guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. It was no matter. Everyone was welcome in our city. If you came from Mendev, or if you'd hauled yourself here from across the seas, the crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxity. Oh, it was this part that I was thinking of. Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed toward the wardstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all, so they threw the blood from afar, spattering the wardstone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Marago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been sitting ducks. And the creature was right, too. We let our guard down, and we got what we deserved. That bloodbath came to be known as the Red Morning Massacre, and it was burned into the townsfolk's memories. Since then, Canabras has adopted different practices. Heretics, cultists, spies, all the rabble who coveted a Relu's glory, we drove them all out of the city. We haven't had any trouble here since. You definitely have. Many have come here, even the Baelor Karamzadeh, and they have all been sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Daskari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here, and the goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again, and we're still fighting. Now that is what vigilance and discipline can do. This is actually an interesting one, since another connection to the tabletop one. At least I believe from what I read, it is Karamzadeh who leads the attack on Canabras rather than Daskari. And I guess in this version of the canon, he did attack just previously and not as successfully. Baelor Karamzadeh is one of Daskari's most powerful generals, but his personal might is not the only reason why he poses such a threat in combat. They call him the World Wound Strategist, for he is the shrewdest general among demonkind. Not too long ago, he oversaw one of the most successful assaults on Canabras and nearly destroyed the Wardstone, an achievement that only Lord Daskari himself was able to claim in the end. I guess he almost got there. There is nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-bearing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It is no secret that these passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming about underground. That's why I will be keeping an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. Alright, where can I find Ramian? How should I know? The weasel can't have gone far. He turned invisible. He's probably hunkered down in some hole, like the traitorous little rat he is. And he'll be sitting, trembling, and waiting until he's dragged out of there. With the prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do. That's what I do. I'm sure lots of things sound sensible to you. And it works, too. As you can see, I'm still alive. Alright, I have to go. Go with it if you have to. It would be good if you could return with the head of that scum. Ember peers intently at Holrune. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. Oh, jeez. Alright, I need to take it easy on Holrune. Or on Holrune's dialogue. What is this gibberish? As if I have nothing better to do than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died. Then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was for good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That is a crime in itself. which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. Amber smiles broadly and draws a large, bushy mustache in the air with her finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect his city. Only he got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you were really doing a bad thing that hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better than them. Let's go, Ember. Let's get away from him before... Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. She waves to Holrin with a carefree smile. He grimaces and turns away. Again, I'm not sure exactly how old Ember is, and I don't know if her apparent age is just due to being an elf, or if her aging is like paused by her oracle, or rather her witch curse, in some way. Since I'm not positive on whether... I'm like, adulthood in Pathfinder for elves is about 100 years, at least socially that's considered it. But I'm not sure if it takes that long for them to like physically mature or not. So it could be that Ember just has looked about the same to everyone since that long ago, but I'm not sure. The demon invasion transformed all of Canopers into one great battlefield. But nowhere in the city suffered as much death as this square. The place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Daskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn apart by powerful wings and a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Minerva, and she is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place. Like a gaze untethered from any observer, this mysterious force unknown to mortal kind silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Minerva is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before her as a unified whole. An unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What past does she see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one and life are in opposite terms for ions, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This Aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Daskari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon lord cut the Aeon down. What present does she see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling the streets create a jarring juxtaposition. Like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it. To the Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Minerva picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. Received purple stone knife. What future does she see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. Reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the heroine to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed aeon is killed even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them, used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the aeon within themselves. Will the heroine take on this power, so that she may again look at the world through another's eyes, or will she allow it to vanish? Let's see. I'm not planning on that mythic path, but it might prove interesting later. Let's retain it. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Minerva's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stored away until the moment when the heroine once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. Let's see. I don't remember what this knife actually does. That's not it. Oh, here it is. +1 to the DC of all evocation saving throws. It's actually solid. At least for now, since the, I think, only spell I'm really casting? Oh, I should alter Scintillating Flames to be an evocation spell. I think I have it set to be Illusion. Yeah.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
I believe this is still... Okay, yeah, they're both evocation. Cool. Well, let's see if it... Magic fusions, flames for the... Okay, yeah, I did actually pick evocation. I need to see if there's anything else I want to fuse. I'm actually not sure. So... It's not right now. I need to remember that I have that for the 2 instances of the slumber hex I've got going on. Let's see. Days cures by hit dice. I don't think neither player or lullaby does. Okay. Am I just not able to use cantrips for this? Okay, yeah, I guess that's the case. Oops. Do you actually remove it? Oh, okay. kind of forgot since I hadn't decided what I wanted to do as far as a spell focus, since it's a set of feats I like taking on just whenever I can. Um, but I need to see if I can get a look at the whole spell list for the Magic Deceiver at some point, to see how viable it would be to basically just make sure all of my magic fusions, or at least as many as possible, are the same school of magic.
Always watch your back.
Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced, and the bolt cannot miss. Have to save that for the right time. Forgot I had strength damage. Let's see, do I have a... I have a restoration scroll somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it can't be used by him, but...
This war must end. The voice of the spirits.
Oh, I'll just have her. Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's... I didn't realize they were walking around, so they would potentially come into range. Can I... Let's just give it a try. So we can just avoid the stinking claw situation entirely. Awesome. Okay. Let's actually, I want to delay him to after Camellia.
I'll cut you wide open.
Cover me, all right?
There we go. Okay, that didn't do as much as I expected. I think it might have hit the dredge, though. It didn't. Okay, awesome.
You won't survive me.
Cover me.
Just the one. I'll just have Wolgif Kutuga. No, I misclicked. Damn it. My confidence ability to just kill it anyway. No, I don't think I should do it. It's easier to just... Did you get over there, the 5-foot step? Guess not. Okay. I don't think Camellia can either. No. Oh, I should have moved him back last turn, but I think I'm good. I don't think I was punished for this. It's really hard for me to not read Neophyte Fighter as Neophyter. That's magical. Nice. Okay. She says regular half plate on right now, so this is a yeah, it's a very easy upgrade. Okay. What is this again? Oh, that's right, it's the on hit extra D3 damage. That's pretty good for this early. I don't really have anyone who wants to use a two-handed weapon though. Or not a two-handed melee weapon at least. Are my familiars active? Oh, they're not. I don't know why.
Stay on your toes.
There we go. Oh right, I was having Camellia cast Restoration on land. Or Lesser Restoration. This has options, is it? Oh, it's object, okay. Choose it. What is this? Oh, it's Aura of Purity. Alright, he's good. Oh, he still has Ill Fever. I don't think I have... That's right, I don't have the spell to actually remove it. I just have Az's Ember. I just have the one that gives them bonuses on saves, so that might just stay for a bit.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh, nice. I love finding lockpicks with how expensive they are to actually buy. Both are here during the attack. Judging by the size of the bloodstain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones. Tarendalev, most likely. Yeah.
Careful now.
Don't know why you would want to do that, but don't know, sometimes people take trophies. Thank the gods, I found someone who wasn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I am a servant of Count Darren Kilnevis Arende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away, on the next street over. Count Arende. I have seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You have heard of the Arende family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. But not a capital R rogue, not the class. Misfortune continues to dog the House of Arende, I see. You're telling me. Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive that calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. Alright, tell me about what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn, and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me of my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed, and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. Demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you'll have time to rescue the people inside. Alright, I'll help. Where is your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. I don't... I mean, in theory, if you don't bring back help, the Count won't be able to do anything to you. But, fair enough. Might finish up here in the market square first. At least some things. I want to finish this little area of it at least. Because that quest will take me outside it to another map.
That's easy.
Hey Ellie, how's it going? I appreciate the lurk either way. And I hope I'm making your day at work more interesting. I guess this is what Infernal sounds like. Or not Infernal, Abyssal.
Precisely.
Ah! Watch it, watch it! What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me! A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of the tunnel. Or, of tunnel, rather. Another two tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. Oh, it's just... Quit whining. Hey, alarm! Someone's coming! Maybe she will help us? Wise up, would you, before you get us killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on, don't leave me, I'll die here. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Get a load of this lot, no escort neither. Wolf, you little shit, how are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine, great guys. Turns seed out of the corner of his mouth. Listen, do me a solid, help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you, cross my heart. Well, who are you? Who, us? We're nobody, just simple citizens. We used to live here, but now... Yeah, we just lived our lives, didn't do nobody any harm, then kaboom! The place falls about our ears. Tieflings are antsy, they're hiding something. Alright. What are you doing here? Alright, don't hurt us. People call us the Thieflings. we... Oh, okay, yeah, I know that. Kind of skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Some tyrant bands books that show off stuff you don't like, or fancy Kyonin wine you don't drink? Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone's got to sell it. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier, for a little coin. People in this city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. I love having this conversation right next. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry, or who's needing some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. Enough talking, get these rocks off me! You sent me down here for a goddamn crate of cognac, you idiots, now get me out! Let's give it a try. Oof. Oh, that probably actually gave at least some of us the fatigue condition. Yeah, it failed it and it took an hour. I'm alive. Hell, I'm in peace, give or take. Thank you, I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. Free Tiefling turns to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip, just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward, it's not going to collapse. Go, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? You did get collapsed on. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. We need everyone we can get, really. You what? Are you blind or something? Tiefling points at his sword and his tail. Know what people call us? A Relu's spawn, and that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and Tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Yo, Woljif. Whoa, Tirabade? Irvith Tirabade from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in the town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for this Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Erebeth risked her neck for ours. She saved me from that creep Hulrun, yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only a worthless toe rag would refuse to help her out after that. Nuh-uh. I'm not listening to any of this. He makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm heading to the River Kingdoms. Alright, go on then. I'm going with the Crusaders. I'm going to round up the others to help. We made some good money in the city. Be ashamed to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering. So long. Always good to have some resourceful rogues on your side.
Always watch your back. Save the last one for me.
Oh, Arpondilio, you haven't acted yet, so time to
Stab you or zap you?
sneak attack.
Why not both?
Oh, that wasn't great.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's do.
Tactical retreat.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
All your fault.
Alright, got one of them asleep. How much does this heal for again? D6 for every 2 paladin levels? That'd be just 1d6. I think I'll have her actually use a healing scroll. Just a little bit more. Oh. Oh, can be used by Secretary Misread. Although this, it's going to be an attack opportunity, but she'll be fine. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, that still wasn't very much. Oh, we all got hit by fatigue from that athletics check. I didn't even notice.
Surrender or else.
And they actually do a lot of damage.
Stab their backs.
Make every strike count.
Might not be bad to have the party rest after this. Alright, can't charge with fatigue. Oh, geez, if I have him stand up, he's going to get hit again, so I'll let him stay here for now. Yeah, I need to just try and damage this Abercondilu down. Alright, we're good. health is this one at? 33. Yeah, we'll just keep it right. Oh, Sandamp is going to take a move action, so he won't be able to do that, but I'll have him drink a potion, I think. Well, I probably don't have to do that if I'm going to have it, if I'm going to rest anyway. Just gonna cycle back around to Woljif since with sneak attack he has the best coup de grace. I'm hoping I can one-shot it. Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, died from the force save. I forgot that was even part of it, not just the damage.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try to just clear out the rest of this little section up here and around it, and then rest. I don't think there's anything like crazy difficult. Because I'm trying not to actually have too much game time pass because it has an effect. At least in this act, it has a lot of effect. Because if the attack on the Grey Garrison happens, some things change. And we know it's looming. Or not the attack on the Grey Garrison, the attack on Defender's Heart. Grey Garrison's the other one. There was a mobility check over here. Yeah. Oh, I think this is the other side of where that makeshift bridge was.
Can't I now?
Ow. Okay. Isn't it? Okay, no, this is somewhere I haven't been. Right? That's a map edge. Where actually is this? Okay, yeah, this is a new spot.
Together we stand.
Everything has a price.
Oh, right, double clicking just does that. Definitely have to buy more potions next time in the Defender's Heart. Oh right, I was looking at. Let's see, are there any scrolls I care about having Woljif learn? Oh yes, invisibility for sure. I think summon monsters as well. There's a tactic that some enemies use that's actually like heinous that he would be pretty good at, where they just go invisible and summon monsters. Heroism, I don't think care too much about. Looks like he already knows shield. Cursive touch, does it say? No. Castle, no, it's just worse. Shocking grasp. Is this thing cold iron? Don't remember. Okay, it isn't. That's why I'm running into things. Oh, that's a regular Masterwork dagger. I totally thought I gave him a Masterwork cold iron one. I guess not. I'll add that to my mental shopping list. I have thought about, like, kind of switching him to be ranged, since, like, I think he does just about as well at range, unless he comes with feat that cares about. He has the dagger finesse training, but that doesn't really make range worse. You have to choose something for that. Weapon finesse. I mean, I guess. Heavy weapon. Okay, yeah, he's like pretty spec'd to dual wield, so I'll just keep him as melee. I don't remember. Oh, very close to leveling too, and level 4 is a big level for me.
Careful now.
Yeah, geez, once I'm able to have redemptions on my channel, I know I'll definitely benefit from the hydrate one.
I won't let you hurt my friend.
Thought there were more enemies over here, I wasn't sure though. Can I get over it? Oh no, I just got two. Can I, yes, I'll delay until after myself so I can use Lullaby. Oh, Zeala doesn't have fatigue. Nice. Oh, I think... Oh, I totally forgot. I should have had her just use that on the rest of the party. I think I gave her the Mercy for that. And I just had her heal herself with her lay on hands. Yeah, okay. Well, now I know. Alright, succeed on the bluff check to hype up the magic, and now let's... Ah, failed spell resistance, okay. Please go to sleep. Nope, guess not. Alright. Just gonna get Camellia up here to provide flanking. Actually, it's everybody. Sunday Cleric, Wizard. Sheer is honestly the biggest threat just due to being more hit dice. Oh,
Crossed the wrong
right.
mongrel.
Oh wait, you know what? Okay, that wasn't very helpful at all.
No glory without risk.
Oh, Arcane Spirit's actually still on. How long does this last? Oh, it's just the next spell I cast. I wonder if I cast a spell at something else, if it will clear it. No, okay. So I guess it's the next spell I cast at that target, which makes sense. Vulnerability care. Oh, it's a slash if they fail to save. Number of rounds equal to level. Okay, 3 rounds. Wait, how much does it actually reduce the vulnerable to energy? Can reach any energy resistor or immunities. Target are suppressed. Okay, that's pretty good.
Operane sentes.
Definitely not use that as much as I should have been.
You are today's sacrifice.
I actually have Lan clear out some of the others because he just one-shot them.
Distract them for me.
Alright, just do what I should have done. That was actually a lot of damage. Oh good, someone slept.
Into the fray.
I'll loot your corpse.
Go for their hearts.
Endure this. Time to share your treasures.
Ah, I left him at 1.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Your death awaits.
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count.
Don't remember if prone lets me sneak attack, and I guess I won't find out yet. Ah, damn it, I should have just dismissed the spell. The radius is just a little bit bigger than the graphic for it.
Cover me.
World in crimson.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, right, that one's just prone, not asleep. Okay.
Ask nicely.
I always have the upper hand.
Alright, that's masterwork. So yes, let's get this. Alright. Oh, right, it's select E power. To dexterity, of course. Skin is natural armor. How long does it last? Let's see. Is it 10 minutes per level? Okay. True Strike is kind of situationally helpful since there is a fair amount of concealment. Yeah, we'll do Bark Skin. It lasts long enough. I think it's actually pretty good. I'll go ahead and add that to my buff setup since I'll totally forget otherwise. It's under abilities, probably. Yeah, here we go. Next. I think you'll probably want dexterity as well. Or actually, this is intelligence. 18 is probably good. Okay, next level I can actually level him into an Arcane Trickster. Since this will be second level spells. Don't remember what this actually... I don't remember if I actually like this spell or not. I haven't looked at it in a long time. It's trickery and stealth. Uh, some of these are pretty good, actually. Let's see. I know Blur is really nice, especially since he's in melee. Oh, I remember really liking Frigid Touch, since I think it staggers with no save? Yeah. Let's see. Actually, I don't remember this being in this game. Rest around you. So here's I'll say attacks made in the mist or against anything in the mist must contend with total concealment. With some damage and suffer shake. Jeez, okay. Does that affect yourself, though? Oh, it's target a point within range, not around you. Okay. Makes sense. Alignment communal. Uh, oh, I'm back into first level spells now. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't know Vanish. Sea invisibility is also very useful. Do I? Probably pick up Scorching Ray next level, but not yet. Glitter Dust is really good. I think I want to give him something defensive. Let's see, Blur is a minute per level, and where's your image? I think I passed it. Also a minute per level. Okay, +1 per 3 caster levels. So right now it'll be d4 +1. 20% mischance. I'll do mirror image. Or actually, since I can make scrolls, I'm actually going to level myself first and see what spells I even have available, since I'll have second level spells now. And also Chronomancy, so I can restore myself or an ally's spells at the cost of their DC being one worse. Once per day, increasing by 1 every 4 levels. Charisma. Oh, I guess they're just... Oh wait, yeah, I guess it's the icon. New spells... Oh, I already have that. I guess it's... Is that all the spells I get for second level? Holy crap. Peer into reflex of those. Penalty to reflex saves, equal to -1 per 3 caster levels. Interesting. Well, I get Frigid Touch, so I can make a scroll of that. I don't have to have Wolfshift learn it. Oh, I guess I can just read prone to find out the sneak attacked. Don't think so. "66 points of force damage to every creature within 10 feet. It's not scaling, but it's definitely good for me right now, since it does more damage than Fireball. Well, it does the amount of damage that Fireball will when I am level 6. Twisted Buckle, its body controllably. Each round, the target suffers excruciating pain and takes 2d6 points of direct damage, 1 point of dexterity damage, and 1 point of constitution. I assume damage. Damage at speeds reduced by 10 feet. Free action, I can... Start, I can attempt any fortitude saving throw. Wait, to resist the spell for 1 round, it doesn't even end it? That's actually kind of nasty. Okay. Oh, and I got blindness as well, so I don't need to have just learn that. It's such a weird double-edged sword where, like, I don't... Okay, I need to turn off the option for it to put things on the bar automatically. Weird double-edged sword where I am a spontaneous caster with a lot of spells available at once, but my list of spells is very small. Like the list of spells I can choose from. I assume they just picked ones to remove from the Sorcerer Wizard list that they thought would be a problem for Magic Fusion, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Blindness and Frigid Touch, I don't need to pick on Wolfshift. Let's see, let's see. Cunning is charisma, right? Oh, that's intelligence. There's a minute per level? Yeah, okay. I'll say I'd eventually like to blur and mirror image. But not right now, I don't think. What's Bone Fist do again? Natural armor and natural weapons. Okay. And I know at some point I'm definitely going to need glitter dust, so I'll have him. Actually, wait, did I? I don't remember if I had glitter dust or not. I don't. Okay. So yeah, it'll be up to Volgiff for now. Oh, also, so oh right, I remember these. I think glitter dust can actually so blind things animate. Yeah, I feel like it's actually a mirror image. Since there's a chance I don't take blur at all, I end up wanting something else more. Um, and I'll get displacement later. I mean, I guess he is a spellbook caster. It's not the end of the world either way, but still.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Oh, so yeah, shield is so a minute per level. Debuff setup under spells.
A goat
There.
lizard and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? The bartender asks.
Yes?
Let's see, she is a charisma caster because of her archetype. And does anyone else have a Lore of Origin? Pretty good at persuasion, so I'll do this. This uses wisdom, right? Yeah, okay. Actually, it does. Oh. Black. Creatures if targeted by an effect, their cards an attack roll, including weapon attacks. Roll twice to take the worst. Okay, this one doesn't seem to be once per target per day. I actually thought it was. So that's a potential one. Misfortune is basically the same, except offensive and more checks. Well, I guess fortune and misfortune are the ones that are like that. Try it again for 1 day. Can't use word again. Is this a standard action? Yeah. Ice plant's decent, just having racy. There is also the ring at a vendor that increases it even more. Let's see, protective luck is only attack rolls, not saves, but still, the fact I can keep using it is actually really nice. Attacks. Cackle's a move action, right? Yeah. I've never tried protective luck, so I'm gonna go for that. And if I hate it, I'll just respec later. Let's see. Lots of potential choices here. I think she is going to learn pretty much all the fire spells anyway. Fire runes, maybe. Well, not this one, but she learns a lot of others. Let's see. I know I'm gonna want Cure Moderate Wounds. I think most targets I would use Hold Person on, I would probably just use for Slumber Hex on. Maybe like Glitter Dust? Oh, we'll just already got it, so I'll have her learn Glitter Dust later, I think, if she needs it. Let's see, I forgot she actually has some unique hexes for her archetype. Enchant is basically Cackle? Yeah, okay. Conditions, preservance. to Battle Master, since that is actually getting that bonus suit's actually kind of nice. Or getting two, rather. Or well, she gets weapon special. Does he already have weapon specialization? Wait. Oh, okay. Speed enchantment, get better. I guess interestingly enough, she's kind of like a shaman magus. Well, without spell combat, I guess, so that is kind of important. I think she is a full caster, though. Yeah, okay. Wait, why does she just have that? Like, serious wounds? It's a special ability? Wait, from what, though? It might just be a thing unique to her from her story, actually, I'm not sure. Just throw a second lesser restoration on here. I assume that
What's on
like
your
serious
mind?
wounds will just be in
I
here.
wonder.
Maybe not. Was it just because she was holding the scroll that it detected that? Oh good, okay, Seal has channel now, which is great. Let's see. Charisma's nice. Actually, that affects channel, right? Let's see. D6 points of damage plus D6 for every 2 paladin levels beyond the first. Will save. Okay, the DC of the will save for using it for damage is based on charisma. There are honestly a lot of potential uh, choices here. LG strength is, I think it's a level up. Just having hitting just slightly easier is actually very helpful.
No reason to pause.
Let's see, she gets one spell. I remember what virtue is. Oh, it's this one. It's a cantrip, but she gets it as a first level spell. This gets taxed by undead creatures. You can dismiss it as a swift action. Positive energy damage. Builds your level to all undead creatures in 5 feet of you. Plus 2 sacred bonus on melee attacks against the subject of the spell. And every round it has not made at least one attack on you, it becomes sickened. Might actually not be bad. I remember what Divine Favor does. +1 for every 3 caster levels, max +3. Plus a minute per level. That's actually... I'll do that. I'll just put it in here, since that's AoE. And I don't think there was anything else that I really need to add here, so that should be good. Okay. Oh, I wanted to look into second level magic fusion. How long does the mist actually last? Okay, it doesn't say. I guess I'll have to find out the hard way. I want to like combine something with explosive runes. Actually, in Frigid Touch, making it an AoE stagger could be kind of insane. It's a little bit of extra, well, actually a decent amount of extra damage. Stagger doesn't make saves harder, right? No, okay, so the order doesn't really matter. But explosive runes is abjuration? Oh, I guess it's normally like a trap that you set, but these ones detonate immediately. Oh, also not affected by spell resistance? Holy shit. Make that evocation because of the knife I have right now. Wait. There's also no save? Okay. Wait, was there a save for incendiary runes? Okay, there is the yeah, it's only for the dot. I'm just gonna flip these so it's a little easier to see that. I feel like I want to combine Hideous Laughter with something, but I don't know what. I guess it would be pretty good with blindness. Since that's just a lot of CC. It would make the target actually considered helpless. Well, oh no, not helpless from blinded, but I believe they would, yeah, since they lose their dex bonus, they can be sneak attacked. So that's an option. Might honestly not bother. I feel like I'm going to be using any spell slots that I, second level spell slots on Frostbomb. It's kind of amazing. I guess I might as well write that. It's not like it. Word Zero will saves, actually. think most things have better fortitude saves. Hey, thanks for the follow, Zemian.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Here. Throw these on the bar, and I'll be good to go. See what- Oops.
I do things my way.
Alright, let's see if there's anything to see. Actually, Diamond Dust is nice. I wanted to actually see how many second level spell slots do I even have? Okay, just one, effectively two. If I use time manipulation on myself, which I should also put on my bar. Oh, I did, it's just over there. Oh, Chronomancy, rather.
I always have the upper hand. Stay on your
Wait,
toes.
what is Haunting Mist? Yeah, that doesn't need to go there. Okay.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
Let's see if I regret not resting before this. Are you just like a level 1 person? Oh.
Tactical retreat.
Ow, okay.
The light. Take you.
Alright, if I successfully put the Cambion to sleep, I can at least have Volchif just coup de grace. No. I'll get another try.
It's all your fault.
You won't survive me.
Ah, got my spell resistance again.
It's all your fault.
I thought you were already down.
Into the fray.
Oh, that roll was terrible. Wait, did they have spike resistance? No.
The spirits demand your blood.
Run, please stop missing.
Don't worry about me.
This is going pretty far sideways.
This is my chance to run.
Yeah, I think I should just quick load and rest before fighting them. Hopefully, a rest doesn't advance time. I mean, it advances time, but hopefully that advancement of time Well, I'm working on it. That's what the rest is for. It'll make it go up ways. I don't remember what the hotkey was for this. It was R. Okay. I guess I should have. Oh, too close to enemies. Okay. This way then. There's some up there too. Upper condos aren't as threatening. At least not if there's just like one. I don't think that's the case, but it's probably an easier fight than what was down the street. I forgot about these. I just will give it a try, I guess.
Yet another obstacle.
I think they do an AoE negative damage thing though, which I'm a little worried about.
Cover me, alright?
Are you immune to mind affecting? No. Okay. Failed the bluff check. Now I just look stupid. Alright, I have yet to have Lullaby actually do anything between spell resistance and that save. I think I'm going to spread the party out a little bit because, like I said, they have an AoE. I think I remember it actually being pretty vicious. So reduced Ember? Did she pass a save or does she have... Okay, yeah, I guess it's... Okay. Alright, got one down. And it was the one that hadn't acted yet, so... I think that AoE is an ability that is, like, per day, so... I don't believe I have to worry about it happening again. Close enough for that? Yeah.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Cover me.
Perfect. Wait, what is that ability?
You wide open.
Serves distraction. Serves much of this. That's gross. Okay, I didn't know they did that.
Just die already.
Oh, I need to actually decide which one of these. Sync damage. So debilitate. Bewildered is -2 to AC. That's to attack, and I think this is reach speeds. Yeah.
Stab
Okay,
their
definitely awake after that, so we can just fight normally.
Your blood.
Well, it can take multiple opportunity attacks standing up, though.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, yeah, that one definitely wasn't as bad as the other. I don't know if I'll have space to rest, but I'll try.
always watch your back.
Alright, looks like I do. Oh, didn't realize I missed that.
Well,
Marched me to the bones today.
I think just more healing is kind of all I want right now. She's have Cure Moderate as well, but I think... yeah, just having that is good. What was... Oh, is this just the... Yeah, that's the fuse spells. Okay.
I always have the upper hand.
And...
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My lizard side always gets colder than my warm-blooded side. Go figure.
Lan, how does that work? Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. Yeah, I know what that's like. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Minerva emerges from the oblivion of her leaden sleep like a drowned woman dragging herself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on her chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again, but the bloodstain on her shirt betrays its presence beneath. There's no time to investigate the cause behind her malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Minerva be up to the challenge if her thoughts are so muddled and her entire body aches like after a day's toil? Well, I can't ignore my health. Better take care of it now rather than later, when it could already be too late. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of her subconscious, but leaving the path open to return the next time Minerva seeks refuge in sleep. Minerva recalls that she slept peacefully in the Defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what has happened. Because it's likely that I'll forget to ask about it. Oh, I guess it's just gonna tell me. Yeah, the Abyssal Corruption is the mechanic that makes it so you can't rest infinitely.
No reason to
Oh
pause.
wow, I didn't actually get back to full health. Yeah, I don't want to use it anymore right now. Copy that to the spellbook. Probably just that one.
I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
Alright, that's the spooky there's a mini boss here music, so it was definitely good to rest there.
Save the last
Oh, I forgot to apply buffs. Don't do this to me. Oh, fuck. Okay. So actually gonna delay you until after Sela and just get her into melee first. I think I can. Ah, no. Okay. Wasn't able to get far enough away while still hitting this one.
Distract them for me.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a whole doorway in the way. Yeah, I can get line of sight here. Nope. Alright, there goes that turn. I'll just go and apply bark skin. Alright, bluff check succeeded. Maybe a lullaby will actually work. Oh, it did. Okay. And go to sleep. Oh, fantastic. Alright. Oh, totally thought I was gonna cast Stinking Cloud. I don't know what happened.
You are today's sacrifice.
I'm surprised no one seems to have failed to save for the cloud at all. Like, that's extremely lucky.
Take you! I found something.
Time to share your treasures.
Just put Lan over here in case. I should have moved Wolchif closer. Yeah. I need to. Let me actually see if I can take care of that. I don't actually remember how. I I keep meaning to ask someone how to. I mean, I guess I'll just Google it real quick. So click on the user. Ah, here we go. Should be in here somewhere. I assume blocking them will do it. Go ahead and also report spam. Huh. Yeah, I only have blocking and reporting as options, or unblocking now. I wonder if it's like a thing you need affiliate for or something. Although the viewer number did go down, so maybe that did it. Not sure. I'll have to figure it out later, I think. Oh no, well, if you were the one I really needed to not fail that save. Let's see if Camellia can get it.
The world in crimson.
No. Oh, that hurt. Oh, he's still nauseated, right? Okay. Well, I had land here as backup for a reason. Archers are pretty good in Pathfinder. What's this do? Once per round, when it lands a hit, fort saver be stunned. Actually, that's not bad. Wolf, can you use that? I don't think rogues get scimitar proficiency. They do not. Okay.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Let's go and get rid of that before I accidentally step on it. Signet of House Vespertilio. Do you remember what this does? Once per day, choose a skill. Oh, it's this one. Okay, this is actually really nice. Chosen skill checks for an hour. Whenever that token equipped for the duration will be dispelled. Just have to not forget that I have it times that I need it. Piece of a holy symbol. Once adorned the belt of an unknown warrior, a true antiquities expert could reveal more. Could be something interesting later. Alright, let's go and heal as well.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Did I get cure moderate wounds for Ember? I did. Okay.
A bright future
I
awaits.
think a channel should go and make the rest of that a little better. Oh, well, that barely did anything, but I think we're good for now. Definitely takes time to explore the option moderation settings. Yeah, for sure. I keep forgetting it when I'm not actively streaming. I think that's all that's up here. Actually, glad I came up here because I forgot that was... I forgot to look for that spot, and it's actually kind of important.
That's easy. Time to rob them of their treasures.
Alright, have resources back, applied buffs, this should be much easier. See if I can get in there with an early sneak attack on a flat-footed enemy. Better than nothing, I guess.
Make every strike count.
Chaltia, but... Oh, and the sleeping one's over there. I don't think I want to drop an AoE on that. Spell resistance got me again. Alright. That is one unfortunate part about this archetype, that I lose the Arcanist's usual ability to overcome that a bit more easily.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Go for their hearts!
This one, it has less health, so the coup de grace is less valuable, but if it doesn't fail the fortitude save, it's easier to actually take out afterward. Just realized I have Iljiv casting Mage Armor on himself when he's wearing armor. Oh, I guess he's not wearing armor, never mind. Oh, okay, I forgot there were text commands. I'll do that next time. There certainly will be a next time.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll loot your corpse.
Send perfect emails and such. So you can probably filter out most of that with enabling that option in your settings. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Alright, that would probably help a lot, actually. That explains how, like, bigger streamers don't just get them absolutely constantly, too.
I'll cut you wide open.
Cover me, all right?
You won't survive me.
Filter verified emails and verified phone numbers. Instead of some value time where they can chat. Oh, that makes sense for, like, since I assume a lot of the bots like this are automated so they go to a lot of channels really fast. I love that club with nails is a magic weapon.
Precisely.
Oh, hey. Some of y'all made it. Mr. Master with a club of nails too. I mean, I guess technically, yeah. The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. We should go back. This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere. And the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. Counter this. Oh, yeah. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Cell doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. You won't be hanging about underground for much longer. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, so send them to... Yeah, right now we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait at the shield maze exit. Look at the beast at both ends. Makes sense, since the shield maze exit is right below the Great Garrison, and we do need to attack it at some point. Go back? Well, if you're sure. Of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. The young ones are holding up well. Will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Good luck to you. It's a good thing they didn't take a few more steps forward and run into that fight with, like, 3 and 5 hit die enemies.
Always watch your back.
Okay, looks like I'm circling back around to somewhere I've been. At least near it. Variety of wounds, one's covered in burns, others have weapon or claw marks. Safe to assume they were decapitated post-mortem. That's image in my head. Look, I'm trying to get both later, okay? I do think Windowhog is a little more interesting, though. At least I think you have to take land first to get both. There might be a way to take Windwalk first, I'm not sure. Alright, looks like I haven't been... Oh no, okay, that is actually the edge over there. I want to go back over here. I want to get back to the area I need to be looking for Ramian in.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Careful now.
Okay.
They dare threaten me?
Oh, I do this every time where I start the fight like way up here. So we all have to run around to get to them as they slowly crawl toward the stairs. Just gonna go into real time. I think that'll speed things up.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this!
One. There's another one. Oh, there's two more. Okay.
Light. Take you.
Surrender or else. You can trust me.
Rely on me.
To be fair, some of the demons have ordinary weapons, so you never know.
That's easy. Precisely.
I mean, somewhere up here.
Always watch
I know
your
he's invisible, but you can see him once you get close. They didn't make this like impossible. Interesting. Ah, here he is. The golden curled Asimar greets you with a graceful bow. So, you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you, hear me out first. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Holrune brushed them off as meaningless reveries. And, well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams. But even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna, and are always worthy of attention. The Prelate, and all the Crusade leaders for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who calls himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wardstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We're lucky he wasn't burnt at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen all the way to the catastrophic end. Well, tell me about the rituals. When my attempts to open Holrun's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded an iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them, I cannot command them, and it seems they were inspired all on their own. Yeah, in other words, you get to preach whatever you want, and you don't have to take any responsibility for your flock. You've really got it made. For pity's sake, how can I be held responsible for the actions of others? These are not children we are discussing here. They're grown adults, endowed with their own free will, praise the goddess. Of course, we all help one another, but in the final reckoning, each of us decides how we will act, and each must answer for those choices. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the wardstone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Holrun this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save the day, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't got away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeon, and, quite likely, death. Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck, while Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attack. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by demons? In a different time and place, someone perhaps could have become the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here, in the war with the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any one of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. I feel like I don't have to ask why he and Holdren are feuding. Alright, I have to go. Wait. 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against the demons and vigilantes like Holrun. They will not rest until they find them. If there is anything else you can do to save Canabras, please do it. Stranger, wait! You spared Ramian despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. Oh, hang on, I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Holrun's dogs aren't lurking nearby. Pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, but he is clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. Do you need help? Desna teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It'll only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please, find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Well, you just missed one, but it was a little bit outdated. Alright. To go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. Alright. Look around here first. I'll head out.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Careful now.
Actually, if I can find where Holdren is, I do want to try talking to him some more. Would be nice if NPCs I had encountered showed up on the map. I think he's... I know he's like by the crack in the ground. Unless he moved. Inquisitors, yeah, they're... I am trying something else I haven't succeeded at before. I think it's possible to actually have them both survive, because you can get some help from Holrin later, as insufferable as he is to be around. So I think I already... Ramian really warned you about the attack? Those crazed Desnans were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies. No, I have already read this one too, it's not a new one. Or actually, it was. I think I was... Oh, yeah, okay. Is there a chance you can resolve your conflicts? Oh, okay, I guess I had to say that first. I don't know. Ulrin's faith is truly formidable. Not only his faith in Iomedae, but in his own infallibility. In other words, he is as hard-headed as a rock troll. But even so, Desna teaches us to never lose hope. Talk to him. Try to explain that we are fighting on the same side. If he attacks you, disarm him, bind his hands, but I beg you, if at all possible, please do not kill him. Just the amount of preview text on that is huge. Okay, that actually did quest things, so I assume... Oh, I can't... Actually, I don't remember where that was. I think it was over here. Oh no, this is... where that other fight happened.
Glitter.
I'm just not going to be able to find Haldoran again and like never be able to do this.
That's easy.
Oh wait, I think he was up on that side of it.
Precisely.
Probably not because I haven't actually been up here yet. Let's stop this cat there. Where did it go? Oh, okay. Plus 2 morale bonus on perception and lower nature checks. Alright, who's actually best at perception right now? That.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Okay, I don't think this is the spot I'm looking for. I wonder if Haldoran might have actually just moved somewhere else. Is he just up there? No. I know I wouldn't be able to see him that far away, but... Oh, wait. He's right over here. Okay. I was looking at the wrong part of the hole. I guess it curves around. Oh, right. Okay, NPCs do show up. They just, I guess, only show up if they're close enough? Well, what brings you to me? And I think it's just the... I talked to Ramian. He is not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. Wizard gives you a black look. I don't know what that looks like. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else, but I don't wish to draw my weapon against she who has been given heaven's gift. And I won't, as long as you don't do anything worse than conniving with that rabble-rouser Ramian. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser, but as soon as we liberate the city from demons, my faithful will hunt him down. Alright, I'm gonna try to remember this spot. It's by that, like, orange tree. And I know Ramian's up by the Temple of Desna, so... I managed to calm Halroon down a little, but he's still hell-bent on driving you out of the city once the demon attack has been repelled. I suppose I should be pleased, but the idiocy, the injustice of it all, makes my blood boil. I will leave Canabras, but not before we fight off the demons. No matter what happens, I thank you. I think that's... Yeah, Erebeth Tirabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. Commander Tirabade? I do not know her personally, but her wife Anevia is a regular worshipper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. Wait, I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will now go to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Clerics, it doesn't have join the Crusaders. It's the... Oh, it's Feud of the Faithful, that's right. Okay, so this is actually complete now. But I just love Star Wars games. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Oh no, up this way. That was where I was going first.
I won't let you hurt my friends. You are today's sacrifice.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts.
Oh, not close enough to actually. Oh, she is. Never mind.
Into the fray.
Oh, that's the wrong side of the fence. Oh, I guess you can melee through that. Alright, good to know.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I win!
Alright, easy enough.
I'll watch your back.
There's really something.
I do things my way.
Oh, didn't loot this guy. Not that there's really anything worth it, but that's fine.
Always watch your back.
Optional boss music again.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Geez, 74 health. That is a lot right now. At least it's only the one demon, though. Skills, attack rolls, damage rolls. Okay, it was worth a try.
You won't survive me.
Take you.
Distract them for me.
What action is this? Standard action, okay. Actually, my current spells aren't really very helpful against this.
I'll cut you wide open.
Endure this.
Oh, I forgot to use his buffs first. Oops.
Be inhammered. Guide
Oh, alright, well, we're good. Oh, and this one has a... Oh, nice. Cold Iron Short Spear +1. It's a one-handed weapon, right? Yeah. Well, no one really gets anything out of it, but it's good to have.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, okay, that's border. Yeah. Let's go down here.
I will help where I can.
I always have the upper hand.
Time to share your treasures.
Make every strike count. the wrong monk.
Pretty good amount of scrolls. Oh, I'm glad I have a scroll of Vanish. I actually kind of wanted that for Wildriff. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to. Got it.
I hope you appreciate this.
Is that just the item I dropped? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I've actually seen the whole market square now, except for the inside of this house, so... Oh, I need to heal myself. I'm actually kind of low. Really enough for now. I think I remember there being like a basement somewhere that had another mini-boss demon in it. It might be in here. I actually don't remember. Experiment Day 1. Today I was able to catch a quasit. Aurora be my witness, it wasn't easy, considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the quasit first tried to attack me and then ruin my clothes with its caustic saliva. I began my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of quasits. I think it's the same language as the rest of the hells. Quite convinced they have their own dialects. Oh, maybe. Through understanding their speech, I'll be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll to the abyss. Oh, right, that's... Quasits are the... Which ones are the devils? And the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage even to such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect must mean rend and carrion. The quasit formed both the words quite vividly when commenting on my person. While I was entering this record, the quasit managed to steal my wrench and throw it into the chamber pot. Or my watch. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his little joke. And despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are a part of cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and Four-Eye Logos, the so-called wise house, more like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past, under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilos Narthropple. They've never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Today, the quasit almost bit my nose off while I fed him. In response, to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behavior toward a sentient being is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first, the quasit refused to eat plant-based food, but then it ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with its claw. His face looked so tragic. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn, I was awoken by his moaning. Yeah, probably, not doing very well. Quasit was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it is quite impossible not to feel compassion toward the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. Quasit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. That makes sense. Yeah, his gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Experiment Day 10. What a great day. The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that quasits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilost, will just have to go drown himself in a river. That seems extreme. Quasit has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. That's the choice. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, for there has never been such a word in the quasit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. Jeez, yeah, exactly. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to quasits are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday this quasit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at Foray Logos and become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Avestan so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. I hope that goes well.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Ow, it is. I did not click on the right thing. Spirits. Shoot. I'm not going to read an entire other passage at all of you. Right away, at least.
I'm here.
Did I?
Where else would I be?
Use that scroll of vanish. Did I really use it? Oh, here it is.
Everything has a price.
We will win this war.
Stay on your toes.
Thin layer of ice. There's slowly melting.
That's easy.
That's not what I was. Up here. There we go. All right.
They will break against our resolve.
I honestly forgot shadow demons were incorporeal.
You won't survive me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll hit you.
Shadow everything is. Oh well, yeah. I just mean I forgot that these kinds of demons were incorporeal. I thought they just since I've played so much of the game with magic characters. Does the vulnerability curse work? Okay, it did. Oh my god, every time.
Into the fray.
Chameleon's actually getting to use her Ghost Touch
The
weapon
spirits
enhancement.
demand your blood.
Or no? Oh, okay, I think I did it wrong. I have to click this and then the other one. I see. I'm trying, it's hard.
Endure this.
Distract them for me.
This is the once per day one. Yeah, okay.
The light take you.
You are today's sacrifice.
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures. Can't you just die already?
Is Wolshift's flaming sword not considered a magic weapon?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Go for their hearts.
Just sit here.
Okay, that hurt.
Worry about me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Together, we stand.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Forget it.
That took forever because that failed. Oh my god.
I am helpful, am I not?
Let's see, it's a +2 composite one. On a crit. Will save yourself a curse. Makes their save is it worse. Okay. Might actually does Vinny make it cold iron? He does, but I do still have cold iron quiver. Yeah, I think hanging on to that'll be good. I mean, we're fighting more and more demons as time goes on. Skin. That's right, this is cold iron short spear. Actually, at the moment, Erupt Force seems a bit better than Radiance, just by being... Well, no. It is quite a bit... Well, not quite a bit less damage. It's... Well, it's more consistent damage. And it has that effect on it, so we'll do that. Oh, she has mage armor. She's fine. Kira already has these. Alright, I think I've done everything I can in Market Square for now. Other than finding Aranka and Thal, but I need to go somewhere else for Aranka. Oh, the map is being weird right now.
Precisely.
I think I have everything I care about loot-wise, unless any of these are masterwork, but I don't think they are. I've been kind of considering respecing into a regular Arcanist since I like the spell fusion feature is pretty cool, but having such a restricted spell list is kind of disappointing. Oh, I hope this is who I think it is. Yeah, like the fusion feature is really good because of, I mean, on action economy it's fantastic, but it has quite a few drawbacks. And it's like subclasses are cool too, but I don't know, I'm okay with all the drawbacks except for the like dramatically shrunk spell list.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
11 NEO.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Oh, I was just passing by.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Yeah, but what's his favorite one?
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Actually, it's Izergall, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, girl, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
It's an RX, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it, she's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more. They might still manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
Right, it wasn't that hard to just to stir up discord in your ranks.
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
My heartbeat quickens.
Nania was one of my favorite companions in this game. Actually, is everybody cleric? Cleric.
Revive me.
Pocket wide open.
Cover me!
Endure this.
Is that close enough? No. Okay. How much health do they have left? You know, this is a good chance to finish them off. Oh, it didn't. Okay.
You won't stop us.
The spirits demand your blood.
The absence of an answer is an answer too.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Absolutely convinced the correct answer is red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
You know for sure that Aradin died not long before the world wound opened and the First Crusade began. So, no, he didn't.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Arilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the world wound, the lord of the labyrinth, or the border acquisitor of the shapeless abyss?
She's known as the architect of the world wound. I know Lord of the Labyrinth I think is Baphomet. I'm curious if Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss does belong to a character or not. I actually don't know.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Now, can you finally tell me what you were getting at with all these questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So you're trying to say that I am mediocre?
Yes.
Thanks. Why do you keep calling me girl? I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Alright, well, Canopus isn't safe right now. Shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the world wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
Sure. If we join forces, you'll have to follow my instructions during our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
I agree.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
I don't know if undeniable appeal is the term I would
My
use.
first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Let's see. Pretty much drop Camellia at the first opportunity, honestly. Don't remember what exactly Scroll Savant gives her. cool. So scroll to calculate DC for any spell it contains using their intelligence modifier instead of the minimum. Oh, nice. Okay. And then uses their own castle. I actually forgot about the level 5 feature. I remember the caster level 1. She got a bonus, right? Scholar. Oh yeah, scroll focus is what did that. Okay. Let's see. Just don't really need visibility on her. Blair isn't bad. I think Glitter Dust is actually probably a good pickup. Does anyone know see invisibility? No. Actually, I might do that instead. Glitter Dust. And grab Blur. She's actually prepare all of her spells first. My charm is an hour for level. Yeah, that's long enough for now. Uh, what is your dexterity? Not amazing. So I don't think I care about Snowball. Oh, right. She has Abjuration as an opposition school. Maybe that's worth it for now, though. I think every time I cast Create it, I regret it, so I'm going to just not. Blur lasts for a minute per level. Do that. Oh, you know what? I think that's because of it taking 2 slots. So I'll leave that for now. Oh, Mage Armor, I do need to update them. Okay. We've actually looted up these guys.
Are we ready to move out?
Alright, wizard acquired. I'm not gonna lie, until I played this game, had anyone in my party, I was always afraid to play regular prepared casters in Pathfinder since I didn't think I would have, the foresight to prepare spells very well. But getting used to it from playing in a single player game with much less stakes actually kind of built that confidence. And I realized I didn't dislike the preparation style as much as I expected as well. So that was the thing too.
Always watch your back. They should have known better.
Make every strike count.
Stab their backs.
Into the fray!
You crossed the wrong line.
I don't remember, does this call for a save? Or is it just a... Okay, I just have to hit. That's pretty decent actually. Okay.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Surrender or else. I'll loot your corpse.
I do like Shadowrun system more. Um, despite enjoying it, Vancian spellcasting is still my least favorite magic system I've played. And yet, I can't stop myself from playing casters. Did I not put mage armor on? Okay, she has to prepare it. Maybe I didn't put it in the buff setup. No, I did.
You require my unbiased opinion? I will not be trifled with. You are my favorite aide. I always have the upper hand.
I have Numerian elixir. Only good things come out of Numeria, trust me. Such darling little creatures. Yeah, for sure.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Oh, they got a sinking cloud up. Okay, I should watch out for that.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Sinking Cloud definitely seems to be the spell to cast when you are coming in to ruin a party, though. Oh, it can only be used out of combat. Okay. Is there just the one enemy left? I thought there were more in this fight. Maybe there's another wave or something. I just forgot. No, don't go into the cloud. Watching them run in and then get hit by, I think, fear is, and just yo-yo around is amusing. So games for strength. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that a minute ago. Because they are really good, and I actually still haven't played them at all. Um, and I've had a good time streaming a CRPG now, so like I could kind of make that a major thing I do. There are certainly enough of them to play. Oh, really? Is it different from the other ones?
Your death awaits. Mind over muscle.
Oh wait, I don't know why I did that. Worked too well, but they added this weird like memory number minigame thing. Oh, one of those. That's fair. Is it like the Mass Effect ones where like the decking is abstracted to like a short puzzle or something like that?
Make every strike count.
It's gonna be hard enough combat with ice and stuff, but they added these component into games decker. Yeah, that makes sense. Weird. I guess I'll see when I get there if it has you. Does it have you do decking if just a party member is doing that? Oh, okay, so I'll see it in some way.
splendidly.
Hey, Aranka. Thank you, stranger. The young woman does not look the least bit scared. Her cheeks are flushed and her blue eyes are glittering. For saving us from the demons, and for your timely entrance. I swear, I don't know who has enraged me more today, the demons or the oh-so-affable master of this house. I am a friend of Ilk's. He asked me to find you and protect you. Ilk's is alive, and he's made a brilliant new friend. It's a shame it had to happen now, when the city is under siege by the demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. How'd you end up here? Holren's hounds found me and Wallflower, and they tried to capture us. I distracted them, then I lost them in the streets before charming my way into this party. Even if the Inquisitors saw where I went, they wouldn't have been allowed past the door. Holrun holds no sway among certain members of the aristocracy, so I picked a good place to lie low. That is, until the demons showed up. Do you know where the third of your group is? Wallflower? No idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'd risk using magic. He'll probably do something the Inquisitors won't expect. Pose as someone, disguise himself. Had a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. I know, I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. He'll spot it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I'd look for him in Canabras' market square. Can you get somewhere safe on your own? Looks like the Inquisitors aren't busting down the door just yet, and they're not hiding under the bed, so I think I'm safe for now. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go to our temple, to Ilk's. The Inquisitors must have searched there by now, and they won't go back a second time. Alright, I have to go. Good luck. May Desna be with you, stranger. I'm gonna check something real quick. Oh, I need to end this pretty soon, actually.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Aronde. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
Oh, I assure you I am more than a passing acquaintance.
Wow. Bona fide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtains.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. I shall either sell it, or burn it to the ground and build a new mansion in its place. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Must have been some party to miss the fact that Canabras was being attacked by hordes of demons and Skari himself.
Oh, come. The party was deathly dull. Rather like one of the prelate's interminable sermons. I really ought to be grateful to the demons for their intrusion. They certainly added a frisson to the proceedings.
I can't imagine what Holrun's sermons are like. That sounds awful.
It seems as though Discari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
What should I know about you, Count, apart from the fact that you're highborn and very rich?
As a child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Such a sad story.
I had not even the slightest intention of upsetting such a lovely child.
I'm I'm not lovely. Some people have even called me a scarecrow before.
That's patently absurd. Why, you can't possibly be a scarecrow with a crow following you around. I'm sorry if I failed to sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure. Well, perhaps demons a tad more.
You don't seem very concerned about the city's fate.
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the wardstones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon, as if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
You go to the Defender's Heart. It's under the protection of Erebeth Tierbade and the Eagle Watch.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins.
What about my physiognomy? Sour enough for his lordship? Don't worry, another few minutes with the dazzling count here, and it'll sour like week-old milk.
What's this? An attractive paladin with a sense of humor? You're a veritable walking scandal. Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes? As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells, I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
Deal.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
I'm gonna use Healer here, so I think the only one I can really sensibly replace is Ember right now. Oh wait, I know he has. I know I've given him spells that overlapped with what he got from his mystery before. I just need to make sure I don't grab them on accident. Da, 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 da. No. Oh, I forgot about that feature. That's pretty nice. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so it's not the actual cure spells, but it's all of the other support things, at least until getting to heal. I think that's probably what I've overlapped with in the past. So, yeah, so he'll get what does this actually do? Alright. It's restoration. He's gonna get neutralized poison. Should be getting restoration right now as well. Okay. Okay. Level 4. This is level 4, right? Yeah, okay, so I should grab the next cure spell. Was I... Wait, why is Cure Moderate Wounds shown as like a non-recommended? Unless he... Oh wait, no, I think he does actually get that from... something else. Gonna quick save and actually just test to see if he learns it, and that's why it's telling me it's not recommended. I'll grab Arrow Lock because I like never get that spell.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, he does get it automatically. I don't know from what. I guess there is a feature that gives him all of the cure spells. I just don't remember what it is. It might just be a thing oracles get. I don't think that's the case though. He's touched. Oh, okay. Oracle adds all the cure spells, so spells known. Spells are added as soon as the Oracle's capable of casting them. I don't know if that's from being a life Oracle or if it's just from being an Oracle. Either way, he is, like, I mean, if you... In Pathfinder 1e, if you want to play just a healer and not do much else, the build that Darren is pretty fantastic. That's funny. Just get remove paralysis ever from life? No. Might grab that then. Old person wouldn't be bad either.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Together, we stand.
Miss me already?
Yes. Light. Moderate. Remove paralysis. Restoration. Just clear this down here. Okay. Wait.
Always watch your back.
Let's just finish up exploring this place. I actually think that is all of it now. Yeah. Okay, so I can head out this way. I think I'll actually just save here since I do need to go for something else. um, Alright. Well, thanks everyone for coming. My next stream is scheduled for Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST, where we'll continue through Act 1 of Wrath of the Righteous. Have a good one.